until you be a baker. I'm in love with you, and you know it's true. Please stay with me. Don't you run away from me. Sir, baby, yeah, me. I'm afraid to lose. I'm afraid to lose you, baby. Can't lose you to nobody, baby. I don't go feet on.
To the official launch of EBN Ghana. Shall we give a round of applause to the band? They've been wonderful. They've kept us till the start of the program. We sincerely apologize for the late and starting this afternoon's program. We ask you to kindly bear with us. We needed to sort out some technical problems, and we are good to go now. So once again, on behalf of the EBN family, we say we are very sorry for keeping you waiting all this while. We start this program with an opening prayer. In all humility, shall we all please be upstanding as we welcome onto the stage our very own mother, Mrs. Diana Hobson, to give us the opening prayer, please.
Shall we pray? Our Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you for such a time like this that we get to launch EBN again. We thank you that when we call on you, you hear us. You say where 2 or 3 are, you are. We are more than 2 or 3. So we know you are in our midst. We're asking that even as we relaunch this TV station, it will be the eyes, ears, and the mouth of our nation. We ask that inspiring education, training, great things that would move our nation forward, programs that would change our nation will be organized here. We thank you that you are beginning with us. You will stay throughout and end with us. We thank you, Lord, in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you very much. Please a round of applause for Mrs. Diana Hobson. Thank you so much. I would like to officially welcome every one of us here from all dignitaries to the current staff of EBN. You are warmly welcome to the official launch of EBN. That is something you are supposed you're going to enjoy from now on. EBN has been in the system for a while, and we were on just a little break, and we are coming back in a grand style. And this time around, we are coming back to affect many a youth across the globe. So expect something bigger, expect something greater. So this afternoon, my name is Daniel Kojo DeLong. I'll be your official host for this event, and I warmly, on behalf of EBN family, welcome each one of you to this wonderful launch. Oh, I thought you would give a round of applause, please. All right, thank you very much. I would like to acknowledge some few dignitaries before I move to the next item on the program. So I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the president of the Ghana Journalism Association, Albert Kwabena Jumfor. Please, let's honor him. Albert Kwabena Jumfor, GGA president. I also like to honor the work, welcome Mr. Robert Adu. He's the MD of TV Africa. Robert Adu, thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for showing up. Mr. Parkwesi Akron, the channel manager of Ebn TV, thank you for showing up. Mrs. Diana Hobson, GH Music Publishing, CEO, thank you very much. She just came to pray with us. Mr. William Adote Ado, the CEO of Adonai 96 Publications, thank you so much for showing up. Let's also acknowledge the presence of Mr. John Kwabena Jaba. He's the CEO of Brand Lion Media Consult. Brand Lion Media. Thank you very much. Mrs. Abena Yadom, media manager, not Star Media Concept. Not Star Media Concept, the media manager. Abena Yadom, thank you very much. Esther Kumau, she is the executive, the media executive for MK Casting Group. And she came here with one of Ghana's veteran actors, Mr. Fred Amugi. We also have some great actors in here. We have Mr. Peter Ritchie. We have Willie Chambers, one of the fastest growing, youngest actors we have in Ghana. And since EBN is going to target a lot of the youth, it was expedient that he came to support us. So welcome, Willie Chambers. We also have Judith Asante. I saw her around. I brought her in myself. Judith Asante. I also now want to acknowledge the presence of these dignitaries. I will definitely call them to come. So, reason I have not acknowledged them, but when the time comes for them to mount the podium, I will definitely do so. But I will acknowledge the presence of Boreni Habib Zakaria, who is a son to the CEO of EBN, and our mother Habibata Shani Mahama Zakaria. I hope I got it right. Do I need to say Hajia? Is that right? It's fine. Okay. Thank you very much. So quickly, we move to, this wind will hurt me today. Quickly, we move to the purpose of gathering, and I would like us to welcome onto the stage Miss Sedinam Precious Amo to give us the purpose of gathering. Please, shall we give her a round of applause?
Good afternoon. Well, I want to welcome you all to the relaunch of EBN. We really appreciate your presence over here, so a big thank you to you. Well, the main purpose for us gathering here today is to reintroduce you all to the refreshed and renewed EBN through the unveiling of our station logo and also showcase some of our programs which will be rolling out on your screens very soon. So I want you all to sit tight, relax, and enjoy the activities that we have planned for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. It's like I will have to do away with this podium and get down. Almost everyone I call up and stop talking from the gun. So I will do that. I will do that. But permit me to stand here for a while for the sake of TV. I would like to say we are live on EBN and on our social media handle at EBN on Twitter, at EBN on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram. You can join us there. So it's not too late. You can start even sharing the link whilst we are having this official launch. So that by the time we are done, people are already in tune with EBN. EBN is coming in something bigger and something greater. Now, one thing is, most of the times when you go to places, it's important you meet the host. And the host of that house or home welcomes you to that environment very well. And so with the host, we always have the father, we have the mother, we have the son. And that is how I'm going to categorize this. From the CEO to the managing director and then the general manager being the son. So now I'll call on the general manager of EBN, a very good friend of mine. He's been in the media for quite a while. He's done a lot. He's achieved a lot through comedy, through music. And he's one person who has sustained the comedy industry in this country. He's also a comic actor, one great person from the School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana. He's traveled out and in. And today I'm so proud of him that by the grace of God, is with a big family like EBN. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome onto the stage the general manager of EBN, Foster Romanos, to give us a speech. Most of you know him as Foster Romanos. His name is Mr. Foster Osu Amponsa. So today they know the right name, right?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very humbled to be here. I want to say a very big welcome to you all. Thank you for honoring our invitation. And once again, we are very sorry for the late start. Unfortunately, we tried everything possible to start on time, but sometimes these technical issues they don't go as you wanted. So please pardon us for the late start. But I must say we are very grateful once again for your coming. And I don't have much to say. I feel very honored to be part of this family, and I'm happy that I'm part of the rebirth of EBN, a station that I used to watch at home. I love some of their programs like Reggae 360. I love reggae so much, so that program was one of the programs I used to watch, Fashion Empire, etc. So to be part of its rebirth, I feel very honored and very humbled at that, to be a part of the family. So I would say we are ready, we are back, and we are not just back, but we are back for good. We are back with a new vibe. We are back with some mouth-watering content that you're going to love. We actually rebranded our slogan or our tagline. We're going youthful, and we say we are absolute youth entertainment. Everything that we're doing is absolute entertainment, and we are targeting the youth. And I've seen some youth here, some young at heart as well, and then some refuse to grow. So thank you all for being a part of this. So ladies and gentlemen, I will just say thank you all for coming one more time. And with your support and with your presence, we hope that EBN will take over the airwaves in just the next year. Thank you very much. And once again, you're welcome. Thank you.
Another round of applause for him, please. Whilst General Manager Foster Romanus is taking his seat, we humbly welcome the face of GH contestants as they come to also join us and take their seats. So let's give a round of applause to them as they all come in. These are beautiful people who, out of this, we are going to choose one to represent the face of GH schools. Someone who can be very vocal, who can take the school to the next level. Face of GH contestants, thank you so much for showing up. You guys have been amazing. I know you've had a tiring week already, but thank you for showing up. And whilst you are doing all this, as young as you are, we just want to remind you that that is EBN, and our focus is on the youth, absolute youth entertainment. And you guys are at liberty to share the link. You know, just we share the link out to people for people to just join in to EBN. I am so happy and very elated to have media personality, media gurus showing up here to support such a wonderful launch. We are living in an industry where quite some numbers will not support their own because they feel it's a competition. But I'm glad this afternoon seeing some top media personnel, top media gurus coming to support to make sure that this vision comes to a reality. So God bless everyone, and thank you so much for showing up. We are so grateful. All right. So before I go to the next item, for the next just 1 minute, 60 seconds to probably 120 seconds, let's have a little melody from the band, and I'll be right back. Enjoy this tune.
How can I let you go, baby? Well, mama come and told me, yeah. So I'm stuck with you forever and ever. Although you wait, although tisasawa, yen samu yen antio, be into you be ya. I'm afraid to lose you, baby, baby. Can't lose you to no other, baby. I'm afraid to lose you, baby, baby. Can't lose you to nobody, baby. I don't go feet on. Listen, I'm traveling na baby ane. Ni wa Canada so snow. Sure, ni pa me do fopa. Until you be a beka. I'm in love with you, and you know it's true. Please stay with me. Don't you run away from me. Sir, baby, yeah, me. I'm afraid to lose. I'm afraid to lose you, baby. Can't lose you to nobody, baby. I don't go feet on. Listen, me sending me the some man she yeah, me should go before. Intimate edit to west, no one by one. If you say me sure. If you ain't made the work, I send a man she yeah, what want me to do now? It's for me bonnet, turning up a permanent in the soul. Yeah, sending them in the woods here, I'm a job home alone. Me peer could out one tea, I'm a sense to do me phone. And then I'm a fire, yes, and I'm a change my voice and tone. Now I'm so ashamed, I can't even call it my own. Into me, the me bonnet, turning up with jam, what tea, I'm a woo. Yeah, me come with a power, which jam me out money, I'm a who now. Say come one time I can say separate me too. Me need me send you me here winty. Won't permit me never.
Promises a week you could never keep.
Yes, sir.
Even in my mouth could be secure.
I try to understand.
Now my love will still remain. Cause I love you, baby. Want you, baby. The only one who can make me say oh.
One time, I'm in love with you now. 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 You're always on my mind.
I'm in love with you now.
You give me the joy I see.
I'm in love with you now.
Yes, sir.
I'm in love with you now.
Now, Benny me send me baby, say man she yeah, me say what before. Intimate edit to West, no one by one. If you say me sure, it be an I'm in the book, I send a man she yeah, what will miss it too? It's for me bonnet, coming up and pumping in the sword. Send a I'm in the woods, I'm a job home alone. Me be a codab, what I'm sass to do me phone. And then I'm a fire, yes, and I'm changing my voice, the tone. Now I'm so ashamed, I can't even call it my own.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, let's give them a round of applause. Come on. That's great. That's great. We're actually targeting the youth indeed. Wow. That's really great. I wish just this few parts will start hitting on TikTok and start trending and all those things, you know. Now in Ghana, it's all about trend. Not just in Ghana, so across the globe, it's all about trends. And if you have the right thing to trend, then you are really good to go. All right. So quickly, let's we go to the next thing. I will want to acknowledge the presence of Kweku Delicious, who is the CEO of Ghana Tertiary Awards. So Kweku Delicious, thank you so much for showing up. And while the music was playing, I saw my very own friend, industry person, a senior colleague in the acting industry, our very own brother, Kobe Rana. And he entered this place in a grand style, looking very funky and very youthful. So, Kobe, thank you so much for showing up. I don't know if you give us something before you leave, but thank you so much for showing up with your team. All right, so we're going to have an introduction to this relaunch and why it's so important that we relaunch EBN. Somebody will say this thing has been in existence. If there was an issue and you've corrected it, just go ahead and just continue with what you're doing. But this afternoon, we want you to know how important it is for you to know why we are relaunching this. So to do that, I'm going to call on the managing director of EBN. He's also the director of GA Schools, a great man who has achieved a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Listowell Leslie Addo.
Hello. All right, thank you very much. So my CEO, Alhaji Zaid, and then my she CEO, Hajia, and the family. I also see MDs of big media houses here, especially TV Africa here, channel managers here. I see actors, actresses. I see celebrities. I see, is that Kwame Eugene? I said Kwame Eugene Power. And I also see bloggers around. I see students. I see friends. Then my family. I see Alhaji's family. And all other protocols observed. I stand before you today as the new face of EBN with a new direction and a new orientation. I'm filled with immense joy and optimism on the much anticipated relaunch of the new EBN. I want to thank the old management. They did a wonderful job because it's not easy. Myself and Alhaji, just for the past month, the wahala, it's not easy. We have to pass through a lot to get transmission and what have you. And it's been wonderful. So I respect them a lot. I also want to speak on the topic, effective media management. And media management is very vital in shaping our media landscape today. It is understanding the media landscape by way of understanding the needs and the preference of your audience and harnessing the power of technology to create compelling and innovative content for them that will attract sponsors in order to generate revenue for the organization and also to make profit. Let me use the opportunity to touch on some of the few issues we have in this particular part of our country. The first is that we lack clear-cut orientation. And that was the first meeting I had with my people, that what should we do? And I had a wonderful meeting with my CEO. And we were spending time to decide on what exactly we want to do. Should we do what everybody is doing? We said, no, we want to do youthful entertainment with a foreign touch. And that is what we want to do. And that is clear-cut orientation. So we just don't want to put programs on air. For example, there was someone who came last week and wanted to present. I was looking at the person. I said, do you know the new EBN? I'm sorry. You want to be a presenter, but you don't fit in. Because of the new orientation, I took my time to school the new management, to school the new staff, the direction, the new direction. That we want to do youthful entertainment. Even if we want to do news, it should be youthful news. So we want to introduce pidgin news. Even if we want to do politics, it should be youthful politics. We want to attract the youth. That is the clear-cut orientation. I have spent time to sink it down, to let them understand what we want to do before we start. It's not just about having a TV station and throwing everything on air. I had some wonderful people come in. They said they were part of the old EBN. When you come, what was the program on EBN? What was the program you had on EBN? Tell us about it. And the first part is that we look at it, whether it fits in our orientation. After fitting in our orientation, we look at whether it will bring money. And that is the problem of our media now. We look at compelling programs. We look at wonderful programs. But the other side is that your program should be able to attract sponsors. So you had a wonderful program on EBN previously. Wonderful, fine. How many sponsors were on the program? If you were lacking sponsors then, what is the guarantee that you can get sponsors now? So it is a two-way. I had a problem with my team when I asked them for the budget for the program, for this launch. And they gave me a one-sided budget. I said, no. I want a two-sided budget. Give me what you want to spend and give me how you can use the program to generate revenue. And that had been the problem. So it's not about we wanting to launch. It's about we wanting to launch. And the launch should take care of itself. So we developed early bird packages. And we were selling the early bird package with the launch. So you'll be part of the launch. And then we sell the early bird package. And we were able to get wonderful institutions. We were able to get Bank for our early bird package. And they sponsored part of our relaunch. We were able to get DKT, producers of Fiesta condom, to be part of our early bird package. So we must have that clear-cut orientation. What do you want to do? How unique is the thing you want to do? And how can that generate revenue for you? Now, the second problem is management crisis. Management crisis. And that had been the challenge, where we pull family and friends. You know how to do something. Come and help. It is very fatal. It is about competencies. So I told my staff back at GH Media, it's not about the fact that because you are part of GH Media, then you are part of... No. What exactly do you have to contribute in EBN? Else you don't have a role in EBN. Stay there. So we push our family and friends to management positions. That sometimes can be okay. So when we push you and you get there, you need to develop yourself and quickly learn about the media terrain so that you don't just do anything, but you do things according to how you are supposed to do it. And that is our second problem. The choice of Foster Romanus was a very critical one because it was for a purpose. Foster Romanus had been with ETV for a very long time. He's a graduate from the University of Ghana. And he has been in the industry for a very long time. And I needed him for a particular purpose. So I'm acting as the managing director, and he's acting as the general manager. So there is direction. Whatever you want to do, bring it. Let's look at it. And then we move in that way. And he's been so tremendous. He moved from ETV and then worked at TV SYZ. Very wonderful. He had wanted to work with me at GH Media. I realized that I don't need you at GH Media. Wait. So it's not about the fact that I know you, I have to put you somewhere. And I have that problem with some of my family members. Can you put him somewhere? My work is not somewhere where I can put you somewhere. One wonderful gentleman that they brought to me, the person is done with university. I asked him, what did you do at university? He said he did geography. Geography? And you want me to put you somewhere in the media school? What can you do there? You get it? And it was like, oh, Listowell and Nitimwe Dean. No, it's not about that. It's what can you contribute so that I put you there? The third problem. Good. It's about the promises we make to the media owners. And then, still, after the gestation period, we still go back to the media owners for them to support our payroll. So they make huge investments. And then when we come and we see the facilities, we are happy. And then we always, you see them as if they are editing. The editors, as if they are editing. They sit there and they talk. What I instituted was a task sheet. So you come on Monday, you show me what you want to do. And then on Friday, I sit with you, and then we go through it. Whether what you said you want to do is exactly what you did. one wonderful thing I'm experiencing from my CEO is the fact that he involves me in everything. So you come, instead of seeing me, you see my CEO. My CEO will, all right, so hold on. Let me put Listowell on the line. And I respect him for that. He gives me that opportunity to operate. And immediately there is a problem. He would like us to solve the problem, finish with it, and that is it. Wait, let me put him on the line. Let me put this on the line. I tell him something, blah, blah, blah. We have to do this. Listen, hold on. Let me put Kankani on the line. Sorry, I'm using Kankani, but let me put him on the hold on, let me put Kobe on the line. Hold on, let me do this. And we do it, and we finish with it, and that is it. So some media houses had their issues and crises because of backbiting, where people from the media house, oh, the manager is not like this, then this is supposed to be done like this, and that had been a problem. And that is still a problem in some of the media houses. Management crisis. And then going back to our CEOs. The other problem is content creation. We need to come up with creative and innovative content. Mr. Amar used a particular model in marketing. Mr. Amar used to be with TV Africa. He moved to EIB, and then he's now with TV3. And the model is take it or leave it. They can give discount up to 15%. After that, if you don't want it, leave it. You can only use that model when you have created your viewership. When people can even put their adverts on, not on the program, but on the channel. So we need to create content. And the content must be compelling content. Must be innovative content. When you create compelling content and then you have social media presence, it will direct the traffic to the channel. But what do we see? GH Media School, we've created a lot of content that is good. But it's not every content that we have to lift and put on the channel. It must fit in the orientation. That, is it okay for the channel? Sometimes I have problems with some of the media houses where they want this program. They have seen you, they want this program. And you want to hesitate because you believe that the content is not for the station. You want to create another one for the station. And it's like you don't want to give it to them. No. It's because every program or every content I create, I have a clear-cut vision for it. So it's not, so I have programs that are lying down for 2 years. Not because I can't put it, I have relationships with all the TV stations. Not because I can't put it on any TV station, but I want a specific one, and it is because of the orientation of the station that should match the orientation of the content. Then we have marketing crisis. So we have programs without sponsors. That had been one of the challenges we have in the media industry. It is because when we are developing the programs, we do not involve the marketing department. So we develop the program for them to go and market. But marketing has moved to a different terrain where they become your research tool. And you involve them and ask them, can we sell this program? Can you sell this program? In fact, as a matter of fact, now marketing should look at developing the programs around a sponsor. So you develop the programs with a sponsor in mind. And you pitch the program to the sponsor for the sponsor to buy into it before you even start developing it, so that you also include the sponsor in the development of the program. So some TV stations, there are no content to sell. And another problem is insufficient audience engagement. So we develop the content for our audience to consume, but they have preferences. So the best is to engage them and take it to them. I can bet you your audience can even help you create wonderful content. There is a no strategy syndrome. So everything that comes on board, we throw it. But we have day parts. So today I invited Auntie Dinah because I created a content, and the content is Gospel TV. And we have a day part, and in the mornings before 6, we want to do inspiration. So I invited her that what can we put there? What can we do? And we came up with something wonderful. And madam, thank you very much for coming. I'm so grateful. The next problem is value for money. Value for money. So the marketers are eager to get the content, the adverts on TV. Immediately they get the adverts, that is it. But I had a wonderful relationship with a bank, and I was working on payment platform for my students. And the person who was my RM moved to a different bank, and because of that, I have to move the whole payment to a different bank, the payment platform. Now it's about relationships. So when you get your clients, you need to manage the clients. I know of clients that when they have to go on other TV networks, they contact they call them their personal marketing officers. They contact them. I want to do this I want to sponsor this program. I want to do this, and they give them advice. When you have a personal relationship with your clients, it becomes very, very, very good for the station. Sometimes it is even good for you, the marketer. I play adverts on channels, and instead of coming with the television, TVCs, they don't come with it. You call them, they don't even know whether the adverts are played or not. But I have another wonderful marketer from a different channel. When you place your advert, he will screenshot them for you. He will tell you the time that they are supposed to play. And it is proper management. And he serves as my consultant. I had a wonderful, when I was the media manager for Elite Kingdom, I met Madam Paulina, TV Africa, those times. And we've been friends since, because it went beyond just placing an advert on TV Africa. It was about marketing relationship. Immediately there's a package. She will call you. There is this package, but I can do with this for you. I can do, because of you, I can do this and this and that. And that was wonderful. Value for money. Because of our time, let me just leave it here. But I have some additional 5 that I can talk about. Today is about proper media management. The secret is that I want to start a media management course in my school. And I want to gain practical experience as to how it should go and how we can resolve that problem in industry. If industry do not grow, my school cannot grow. I will train people and they will go out there and they will have no jobs. So it is my duty and it is my responsibility to support every media house, and I'm really doing that. That is why today we can see channel managers of Adom TV, TV Africa, and so on here to support. We are not competitors. We are players in the same industry. The media landscape is very small, and every month people move from one media house to another. So we must work together as a team, and we must push it forward. It means that if I fail with this one, I'll have no locus to train anybody to manage the industry. Therefore, let me say to my management and my staff members, it will not be butter on bread. It will be action and what you are doing. If you do not give me value for money, I will not give you value for action. 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 I will then you are thwarting my effort as I stand here and as I go live on ABN to talk about effective media management. It will be about results. I also want to promise Alaji that the support as it goes, and if it should go that way, then we will actually have the best of this marriage. We are introducing 25 programs for a start. We have a program called Sports Fiesta. We have a program called The Scoop, Entertainment GH, Dance Box, Boardroom, Youth Parliament, Money Matters, Hits, Boom Hits, Romanos Live, Girls Code, Dance Fiesta, EBN Morning, that will be our morning show, TikToking, What They Happen, Cook House, After Church, Friday Night Live. This is where we want to take EBN to, we want to tour the various interesting places. And then we have a program called Chalet. We have a program called Boys Code. We have a Muslim show. We have Classified Showbiz, which was previously on EBN and is now coming back because they were able to prove to us value for money. We have G&G, Glitz and Glamour. We have Hits and Lyrics. We have R13, which is a production from GH Schools. We have Roommate, a production from GH Schools. We have Ladies Court, a production from GH Schools. We have The Salon, a production from GH Schools. We have Campus Filler, also a production from GH Schools. We have Kiddie Time, Pressure House, Boys and Girls Show. We have Oposini. We have Youth Alive. And then we have Beauty GH, a reality show, a production from GH Schools. We have Girls Party, a production from GH Schools. We have Coconut Girls, a production from GH Schools. We have Bay, it's a reality show from GH Schools. We have Junction 5, a reality show, a production from GH School, a series. We have Hidden, a series from GH Schools. We have Ma and Samsam, the tree version of Ladies Court. And then, just this afternoon, we had Gospel TV. Ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, watch the screens, and expect something spectacular, something wonderful, something refreshing from the new face of EBN. Thank you very much, and I need your support. Thank you.
Oh, come on, let's do it better. Please, let's do it better. For the Managing Director of EBN, Mr. Leslie Ado-Listor. And for a moment, I felt like it was Rector talking to his students at GH Schools. If you don't do it, like, okay. For all those of you that have come to join this beautiful family as staff, all what I say is welcome and well done. And I can't forget to show Sapomunsu. Put your girdles together and be ready for a great work. Because I know Rector, I know Mr. Listow, he will push you to the end. So, yes, we are happy, EBM family. I'd like to recognize the presence of the management of GH Schools. They are here. I'd like to, let's acknowledge them, please. Let's just acknowledge the management of GH Schools. Oh, please, let's do it better. Let's do it better. I'll mention some sponsors. And I'd like to acknowledge the presence of Professor Clifford Lajakpo, if I'm right. Lajakpo. Professor Clifford, let me just do it for short. I don't have any problem with that. He's the Deputy Rector in charge of academics, GH Schools. I also want to acknowledge the presence of Mrs. Hilda Puntu Blankson, who is the Director of Communications and Corporate Affairs. Mrs. Hilda, God bless you very much. All the families from the CEO's court, the family from the Managing Director's court, you are all welcome to this place. I saw, I think, one of the directors of DKT, Adeyemi. I don't know if I'm right. I saw him around. He's here. Okay, I saw him around. Okay, so I also saw one of Ghana's greatest female comedians, Jacinta. She's made Ghana so proud, both in Ghana, in Nigeria, and in the UK. Jacinta, thank you so much for showing up. Great comedian. Thank you so much. One of the best production managers you can have in Ghana now. With every theater production in Ghana, you see him working, making sure that we fill the National Theater. A very strong gentleman, and he's been amazing over the years. Francis Tete Nutako, popularly known as Oxygen, is also here. Francis, thank you so much for showing up. To all the staff of GH Schools, we are very grateful. To the production, GH Productions, we are grateful. And to the band, you guys have been amazing so far. Let me just say thank you to these sponsors as well. I already mentioned GH Schools. We are so grateful. Car Bank, thank you so much. DKT, particularly Fiesta Condoms, we are very grateful. Trillium Company, the producers of Verna Mineral Water, we are so grateful as well. And other companies present who also just came by to support us. Omnivic Bank, Care Life Essentials, Aqua Beverages, Orca Decor, EBN family, we say we are very grateful to all of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we let the band give us another tune, I will quickly want us to have the presence of the reason why EBN is already in existence. Some of you will be asking, EBN means Eclipse Broadcasting Network, so that you don't get so confused. Eclipse Broadcasting Network. The reason why this whole vision came into being and EBN came into existence in the first place, a man sat down, discussed, thought through, had an idea, had a vision. I know probably might have spoken to his beautiful wife in his sleep and telling him that something came up and I want to really bring it into existence. And the wife said, honey, go ahead. This thing will affect a lot of people across the globe. So he thought of it, brought it out, and today, here we are through the ups and downs, the thick and thins. I have personally had an encounter with this man when Mr. Listo, I'm sorry, if I call it doctor, forgive me. But when Mr. Listowell once took me to his office, wanted me to host a program, and he introduced me to him. And I loved his demeanor, and he was strict at me. He moved from a CEO straight to a father, and he spoke to me as a father talking to a son and advising me in the industry. And I so much appreciated it. I've not said it anywhere, but I'm so grateful to God that very day, whatever he said has pushed me this far. And I want to say a very big thank you to him. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a speech from the CEO of EBN, Alhaji Abu Zaid Zakaria.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to EBN. After that powerful presentation by Listowell, I can only disappoint you because I'm not coming to compete with that man. He has so much fire burning in his belly. And because of that, my good friend, Pakwesi, if he's not bringing the money, I'll come and tell you. And then we'll find him some other job at GH Media. That's not a joke, it's true. Anyway. So EBN, we opened our doors in 2016, 3rd June 2016 exactly. I was in Cote d'Ivoire when the screens lit. And then they were like, oh, but it's not very clear. No, the show, the videos are shaking. And I say, what is this? When I spend so much money, you go live, and then all I hear is the video is shaking, it's not clear, and all of that. That was just the first introduction to the problems of the industry. And so I came back to Ghana and then put my shoulders to the wheel, got a few other people. They did great. But along the line, I met Listowell. That was just about 1.5 years in our life. And then I told him, listen, what can we do? He says, no problem at all. We'll have a few things on paper, we consider them, and then we go. But there were a few interruptions, but that was the learning process. The learning was a bit curvy, but myself and Listowell kept together because we had a purpose. And we never broke that cord. We kept it. All the failures were just learning points. But along that lane, I thought that this is a very great industry with young people. So what can we do to help the young people and give them something that they can also live on? Then straight away, I had a security man here. Then my head of technical came and told me, he says, Alaji, this security man is very intelligent. I think I have something for him in the MCR. I said, no, my friend, this man is a security man. What business does he have in the MCR? Today, permit me to say that Bismarck Chi is a master in the MCR. And that is good. We did not make money, but at least we developed a few people. We have Foster right here, who is running a media school. Foster was introduced to me by a friend, Enoch, a movie producer. Brought him, says, look, he wants to be here on national service. I said, okay, no problem. Bring him in. And in the beginning, if you saw EBN's screen, some people thought it was a foreign TV station. Foster was behind that. From national service, that was what he did. It's just to share. There are many other such examples. But all I can say is that in the new phase of EBN, we need to challenge ourselves and take a good and strong position in this industry because it's a very good industry. It's an industry that no one can neglect. And so the industry players must see themselves as strong contributors to building this our dear nation. Go to the production. I am an investor. I did this, but without the likes of Listowell and the rest of you here, that investment can only go waste. So, and anybody who invests would be very happy to see the contribution of the investment in terms of how much it serves the community. So that is the challenge to producers who are here. And I'm sure there are producers here. Let us take the challenge and refine some of the production that we are going to do such that it will contribute positively in the lives of the people and contribute towards the development of the people. Look, the youth need employment. And most of the employment that they want, from my little personal research, they love the media. And apart from the media, the next is they love music. So the producers here must make sure that while they are producing, they should have the young people in mind and find them positions. Permit me to mention Paul Adum Ochre. I don't know him at all, but I've watched his program lately. And he has introduced a set of young people who he has just forced to get positions for them, roles for them to play. They are very excited. The start was difficult for them, but today I see them flowing. Because I'm not a technical person, but I see them that there is progress. And that is how I think we should approach the spheres of life that we find ourselves. Let us hold someone and raise the one. So it's a challenge to the producers. The production that you are going to be doing can change things in the country, and whoever invests will get a lot of satisfaction from that. So that is by way of production. And I am not a technical person, and so when I talk like that, maybe the producers will say, this man doesn't even know what he's doing. But please, let's assume that I know. Just assume that I know, and then let's try to see how much we can help. And then we build the economy together and help the young ones get employment and all of that. So, Listowell, that is my direction. In whatever you are doing, don't see it as an interruption, because once in a while, I'll prick you to think about what roles you have for the young people to grow. Then they can grow with EBN. After all, it's a relaunch. You and I were having this channel years ago. We're thinking about today. Today is a reality, and I thank you very much for your friendship. From today on, it's not friendship. It's real business, and we're going to pull each other's shirts. On this note, I can only thank everybody, each and every one of you, who left their very busy schedules to be here. And I'm most grateful to you. I cannot sit down without letting you know the lady behind everything that we are doing and everything that I have said so far. My beautiful wife here, Haja Abiba Tashani Muhammad Zakaria, my best friend, my advisor, a very intelligent lady. I don't take debates with her anymore because I have never won any. I thank you very much for making me who I am today. On that note, let me not bore you too much because I'm not a technical person. We've had a lot from Listowell, except that he dodged one responsibility. There was one thing else that he left, and I'm pushing it on him and my very good friend. Abed, you'll be my witness. Sankara Radio. Sankara Radio is one of the businesses that Listowell is supposed to be responsible for. Sankara Radio, a very profound radio station in Yendi. Don't ask me why Yendi. Don't ask me why. But it's because that's Madame's place, and we did a very beautiful radio station there. We've hosted the presidents, we've hosted presidents and all of that. I mean, dignitaries, and they've liked the station. It's a very vibrant station. It moves from Yendi to Tamale, all over. The edifice is bigger and nicer than this one, but there's a reason for that. Everybody knows now why. So please, listen well. Let's carry it across, and very soon I'll leave Saha Radio in your hands, because the equipment and everything is ready for Tamale, and you should be in charge and make sure that it happens. On that note, I want to thank you very much, and I'm very privileged to contribute my little quota to this industry that I love so much. Thank you very much for your time.
Oh, come on, let's give honor to whom honor is due. Let's appreciate this great man. Let's appreciate him. Let's appreciate him. Oh, come on, let's do it better, please. Let's do it better. 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 My warrior dead. There's an advice one great man gave me some time ago. I will never forget. And per what the Alaji just said, that advice is confirmed. He said, son, if you want to become great in life, unless you want to marry, but if you will marry, don't pray for money. Pray for a good wife. Because with a good wife, you'll get to the top. With a bad wife, it doesn't matter how rich you are, you can go crashing. And I'm so happy that Alaji said he is where he is because of this beautiful woman. She doesn't even look like a mother. She looks like a sister. God bless you so much, Mommy. God bless you. And I know that my brother is learning a lot from home. And per what Daddy is going through, I know that my brother, your son, is learning a lot and picking a lot from it. All right. Now, we are getting to exactly why we are here. The official launch of it. And before we get there, I think I just saw Divine, if I'm right, Divine Jones. Yeah, I saw Divine Jones enter the house. Divine, yeah, sure. Thank you so much. He is an actor, director, producer, and thank you so much for showing up. We're so grateful. I also saw Mr. Kojo Prekon, who is the director of Kesben FM. Mr. Kojo Prekon, thank you for showing up, the director of Kesben FM. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have the band give us a tune whilst we get ready for the official launch of EBN. Enjoy this tune from the band.
Yes, sir. My friend went home, I tried on the soul 1,000 times. And now so when he be catch him say and do out of coverage area. Mami no adia minyo. Adia pena. Anka minyo nebo kosia tafri. Inti miampa no yemi say. Inti miampa no yemi mui. Oso ne mi tunkwanta ya payo. If he's a worker, say, mommy, Fred will be. If he's a war, him some so won't die be. If he's a worker, say, Michelle, so some cry. Michelle, Michiano. Shall you see you? If the same to me one more time. People say me moody, yeah, people crying, yeah, more perfume, no, and only my teacher. People say, wow, it's all about love. That's how we do it. Yes, sir. I do open. Churches so can I'm a coma to if he's a warning, some mommy, so die. If he's a worker, send me better so we could cry. If he's a worker, send me shall soon cry. Me shall I'm in Tiano. That's why I'm here. It's me. People say me to me one more time. People say me no money. Happy me be quiet me more perfume no. And only my red chichire. Me be say me to one casadeno. Me be say me can do a city. I in the air. Me be say me so you know what get so. People say me sorry, oh, showing him jail. People say, wow. I love this one so much. This all the beautiful ladies around, especially the mom of the house. That's how we're doing it. I'll go over the name Eat of Skateboard. One time. Yeah. Oh, chinging, I'm a Mary Cotenda. Me a day now, what rock me. Yeah, what do you know? I'm sure they feel in your way, where you be in a yard. Oh. When you want to so preoccupied, got to say, I really best this is him. Oh, wait, you sing me up the sing conina. Yes, sir. It's It's all about love. Scabby-dee-doo. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, I'm up me, what's here? Oh, never want for so yes, so quiet. I can't near Badaba. All the swim you, I'm a mirror free me lyrics so but you. Serious war. I find you me and me because I need wow. Thank you very much.
2. All right. Thank you very much. A round of applause for the band. They've been amazing so far. Don't worry, band. I'm going to give you all the time. You know, I can see some well-arranged local menu out there right behind us. So I'm sure that when we are busy there, you'll be busy here. So don't worry. You have all the time to play everything that you want to play. But once again, a very big thank you to you. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Jonathan Mensah, the marketing manager of DKT International, the producers of, or the makers of Fiesta, Lydia Contraceptives, and Kiss Condoms. I also like to acknowledge the presence of Michael Adewale, the brand's manager of DKT International. And also the presence of Mr. Kweku Bwache, media sales and marketing consultant. Thank you so much for showing up. And also from Plus FM, we have here Miguel. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for showing up. Come on, let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, and so too, the major reason why we are here, we're going to have the official launch. And just before that official launch, which will be done by the managing director, Mr. Leslie Adolisto, we are going to have some old videos of iconic shows, reflection on the station's achievements and contribution to the industry. So some old shows, a very short video that will highlight on some old shows of EBN, the old EBN, and then we launch, and after that, we move to the new EBN. So let us enjoy this short video of the old EBN right here.
Stay tuned.
Mama Kwaba Eba Wapomudin here Jumedi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala.
Quickly, Maminko, na mene, Mr. Justice King Isel, na mene ninkomo.
It is Reggae 360, and I'm happy to be your host.
Stay safe and stylish.
Hello,
It's me.
Yes, it's me, your host, Ravna Unbreakable for the Classified Showbiz, and I'll be hosting with Ruby Kinsetti on the low.
Okay, with a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome on stage Team Roland. Right. Show some love, ladies and gentlemen, show some love. EBN 10, the last team. EBN 10, the last team.
Music is music. Well, after every track or after every song, then you can decide to put it under a genre. If this is reggae, if that is Afrobeat, if that is...
All right, thank you very much. Oh, come on. This was the old EBN. Let's give them a round of... okay, I get it. I get it because there's some stuff I remember really on EBN. And so, Rector, per what you said, we are not going to have any of what we saw here at all? At all? Oh, please, can you get the Rector's microphone ready for him? And we are not going to, I want to know if you're not going to have it at all.
Hello? Oh, we will.
We will
Yes.
have some.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Especially the ones that had sponsors.
All right, so if it's about the one that had sponsors, and then ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome right up here Mr. Leslie Ado-Listowell to take us through the official relaunch of EBN.
All right, so I'd like to do that with my CEO and my CEO, and also a special guest of honor, the president of Ghana Journalists Association, Mr. Kwabena Jomfo. If I can have you here. All right, so on behalf of the management of EBN, we would like to unveil the new EBN as we take the video for EBN official relaunch.
Can you clap? Okay, on behalf of this great team assembled here, from the CEO and his beautiful wife, the MD and management of EBN, I duly declare EBN launched.
Thank you very much. Please, you can kindly take your seat. And a round of applause for them once again, please.
All right, so the only new thing is that the ash logo was just slightly touched to black to indicate the new EBN. Now, we also have the back of the logo as gold, representing the financial aspect of it. It must have a financial backing for it to stay. So if you look at the back, can we go back? Can we go back slightly? And that is a new thing we added. And the significance of it is that it must have that strong sponsorship behind it. TV, real time. So that was the ash one. And then slightly broken to the new one. And then this is just a shake in the industry. TV Africa, you are safe. And then to unveil the new one. And now the middle ash, just to deep black. And then this is the sponsorship we're talking about behind that DBN. What is supposed to hold it solid. All right, so I have the animator here, Mr. Berima, to
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As my boss rightfully explained, the logo has been taken through a bit of a slight change. It is not so visible because people are used to the brand and we don't want to sway too much away from people who are used to the brand. And so we didn't go too far. So if the ident can be played, the official logo ident, if it can be played right now, so that I explain that. Whilst they are getting that ready, the brand is taking a new look. So EBN is rebranding into a youthful haven, full of energy and excitement. The brand is being geared towards attracting Ghanaian youth and the youth in the diaspora to tune into EBN everywhere they turn on their TV at home. We want to dub it television for the new millennium. We are also targeting all social media platforms, including TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all the others, even the new one, Threads. All these platforms will be interactive with wild and colorful motion graphics to keep the numbers and the streams going up. Yes, as you can see, the chessboard, EBN is coming down strong, breaking through and making a statement, a bold statement that we are here. We are royals, we are gold, and we are here to make a stand. Thank you very much.
I believe you love this, don't you? Oh, I believe you love this, don't you? Oh, don't you? Oh, like you are not clapping. How am I suspecting you? Come on. let's give a round of applause. Thank you so much. All right. So ABN is duly launched, and we now have the original logo, a new logo, with just a little touch from the normal ash to probably a smoke ash, or you call it black. So we have launched successfully, and we are happy that all of you here are witnesses to this great journey that we are about to continue from where we stopped initially. I would like to call on our special guest of honor, the president of DGA, to give us a short speech. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the podium Mr. Albert Kwabena Dufour.
Thank you. Good afternoon, great men and women. I hope you are all impressed. Yes, indeed, EBN has come to stay. Looking at the brain behind it. You know, when I was coming to deal with the topic, effective media management, and my brother has already dealt with it. In fact, I had two scripts. I was looking at effective media management from the perspective of a media person and as a media boss. And for those of you who don't know, I am the brain behind Atinka Media Village, Atinka TV, Atinka FM, and we developed it and grew it to become what it is today. So today, if you are seeing the assign or what you are seeing on the screen, it is through our hard work. And through that, we got to the top. So if he has dealt with the media management, I will deal with my constitutional mandate as the leader of the 4th organ of government, the independent organ of government, which is the Inky fraternity. And so, once again, CEO and your beautiful wife, Mr. and Mrs. Karia, and my good brother Listowa, my former hardworking programs manager is here, Abra Yadom, and all the media personalities and entertainment and the we take the opportunity to say good afternoon to all of you. Let me say that, yes, I ask myself, if you choose a rector to become a CU, you expect that he will definitely address you as student because you have to deliver. Yes, and that's what my good brother did. You have to deliver at all costs, and we all support a good brother. But Mr. Leslie Listowa, don't forget that from today we will start following this progress or this assurance and commitment you have done to us. We'll be marking you. We know how you mark others on their media platform, their platforms you are. So we'll also be marking you. And we expect that you deliver on there. You can't fail us. We know what it takes. We know what you have. And when it comes to your marketing strategies, I know that is a strength. And when it comes to marketing, when it comes to the media, I can beat him. But marketing, I will leave it for him because that is his area. And I hope that he will deliver through his rich ideas and strategies. I bring you warm greetings from the Ghana International Press Center, the Media Eco-Test. It is a tremendous honor for me to be part of this relaunch of EBN, a television station that is both wonderful and promising, as we all can see this afternoon. I would like to thank the EBN management for inviting me as a special guest to do this wonderful event. I appreciate the CEO and his team's thoughtfulness. Again, I would like to commend the management for recognizing the need to relaunch this thriving media organization. As a business entity, it is always beneficial and invigorating to go back to the drawing board to re-strategize and re-emerge stronger than before. And that is what you have done. Kudos to the team. The number one cardinal principle in business management should focus on avoiding past errors as management deploys new strategies and management skills to improve revenue generation, staff motivation, professionalism, strict general networking to build a resilient business empire capable of competing with existing media organizations in the country. As many of you here are aware, over 120 media outlets operate in Ghana, making the competition extremely fierce. Indeed, many media organizations operate without defined plans of strategies, resulting in a lack of income. Consequently, some of these businesses are unable to cover their operating expenses, making it difficult for them to pay their employees. This is all the more reason why, as the president of the GJA, together with my executive, I've initiated steps to hold discussions with media proprietors on how best to compensate journalists. It is my responsibility as enshrined in Chapter 12 of the Constitution to protect and promote the interests of journalism and media practitioners in this country. The GJA will meet the media proprietors and executives along with key stakeholders such as GIBA, Primpac, and the Ministry of Information to discuss the salaries of journalists. We have already taken measures to ensure that journalists live in comfort. The media organizations were unionized during the previous administration, so meaning that GJA is a union as we speak. As we have obtained the union certification, we are currently working on the bargaining certification. We hope to obtain the negotiation certificate by the end of the year for the benefit of all media professionals. As I have already stated, I am confident that EBN, Eclipse Broadcasting Network, will take steps to establish a conducive working environment for its employees as it bounces back. Moreover, I motivate them to do things differently to stand out from the crowd. It is essential for business and long-term viability. I also exhort employees to perform their duties with the utmost professionalism. They should adhere to the journalistic code of ethics and fight for the greater benefit of society. In addition, I want to assure you that the GJE, which I lead, will always provide you with the necessary support in terms of logistics and training, something that we've been doing for most media institutions in the country. I hope you are all privy to our showdown with the security services and hoodlums abusing members of this Inky fraternity. I can assure you, we will leave no stone unturned as we usher ourselves into elections 2024 in protecting our members who go about their duties free, fair, and without panic. We have brought back hope, certainly discipline, confidence, and the drive to improve the media landscape in the country, which in the past eluded the association. We will build the right structures, change the face of the association, defend our members, and expand opportunities where necessary for all our members. Irrespective of their affiliations, media houses, ideology, and business concept, we shall protect journalists and media practitioners in this country. Ours is to build, brighten, and broaden the industry to create more jobs and leave a legacy worth celebrating. Numerous training and exchange programs for journalists are underway, and I can assure you that staff of EBN will be among the beneficiaries. We also want to assure the CEO and the wife that your investment will not go down the drain. We don't take for granted people who contribute their quota to the expansion of the media frontiers. And we will do anything in our powers or authority to protect some of you, some of these investors. I wish the new EBN well, and I believe they will succeed under my good brother, Leslie Lustowa. Once more, I appreciate the opportunity, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause for the President of DGA, Mr. Dufour. Thank you so much. That is a great assurance, very great assurance. Great assurance and reassurance from the President. To all journalists here, to those working with EBN, we are going to be protected because next year clearly is an election year. We'd like to take a few congratulatory messages from great media personnel who have gathered here before we go to the final, activity for the day. The final activity basically is about showcasing the upcoming programs and the teasers and everything on EBN, which you should know so that you get your appetite wet for the greater things that you have on EBN. So before that comes, let's take a few congratulating messages from few of our media personnel and great people who have come to support us. So quickly, I would like to take a comment or a congratulating message from the managing director of TV Africa. I would like him to come humbly and give it up for him, Mr. Robert Adu. Come on, let's appreciate him.
Good afternoon, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, colleagues from the media fraternity, all protocols observed. When director has spoken and my DJ president has spoken, there's a little to talk or to say. What I want to say is to congratulate my brother, Lord Listowell, Ado, and the CEO and the wife for this wonderful feat. And I have no doubt in my mind that with the rich experience of Mr. Listowell Ado and his background, and with the CEO behind him, I believe EBN with the relaunch is going to leave a very, very, very remarkable feat for the entire media to emulate. So on that note, I would like to congratulate all of you and the team that worked together with my good friend, Mr. Listowell, to put this together. Congratulations, and may God bless us all.
Thank you very much, Mr. Adu. And thank you. I would also like to call on my very own big brother, if I put it that way, Mr. Pakwesi Akron from Ebn TV, to also give us his congratulatory message. This man has been so great in the media press, so great. And he has affected many lives, including myself. Sir.
Thank you, DeLong. And thank you for missing something. What did you miss? I'll tell you later on. Good afternoon. I am very privileged to be here this afternoon. I think that for me, the first thing I want to say is to thank God for this wonderful occasion. Alaji. Listen well, why did you do this to me? Alaji, I've hidden for some time, but I'm back. I'm back home. I've learned a lot from Alaji in the past, and there's no way I shouldn't be here today. Like Listowell said, it's a small industry, and the little you can do to support others is the most important. We go round, we meet ourselves in the industry. Just as most of the media managers are here to support, it is necessary that we all get together and push what is good. EBN Relaunch is here to stay. And I just would want to say, God bless all of us for being part, inviting all of us to be part of this. CEO, MD, management, thank you so much. God bless Ghana.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pakwesi Akron. Thank you very much. And quickly, I would like to call on the media manager of North Star Media Concepts, Ms. Abna Yadom, to give us her congratulatory message. Ladies and gentlemen, Abna Yadom.
What can I say? Good afternoon, everybody. My seniors have said everything. My bosses have said everything. What can I say? All that I will say is that we should remember that before industrialization, or before the Industrial Revolution and everything, what has made America great is through their arts and culture. What they show on television, what they show in the movies. What has made India great is the same. Bollywood is a strong force. What has made Ghana great? We are here to get there. But fortunately, we have EBN. And I would like to use this opportunity to tell our CEO, let's use this platform to promote the industry, the arts and creative industry in Ghana. It is one of the many ways that puts a country on the world map. So, CEO, I beg you, let's do more Ghanaian productions, see more Ghanaian productions on EBN. And I know through EBN, Ghana will be put on the world map. Thank you very much. And congratulations, and I hope very soon it becomes one of the leading television stations in Ghana. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Abnaya Adam. And if this station, which we all know, becomes one of the biggest stations in Ghana, we will then remember today that Abnaya Adam gave a prophecy and it came to pass. And when she was speaking about bringing Ghanaian content and having Ghanaian content and encouraging us to patronize Ghanaian content, then it came to mind one of the greatest people who have been in the industry way from the 80s through to the 90s, moving all the way to the 2000s. As an actor, I'm always pleased and happy when I see him, and all I ask is, Daddy, where did you get this zeal from? And what is the secret to this consistency? He's been consistent for over 40 years or 50 years in the industry, and that consistency is needed with EBN. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome one of Ghana's greatest actors, a legend worth celebrating, Mr. Fred Amugi, to give us a congratulatory message. Come on, let's appreciate this great father, this great grandfather.
Good day, everybody. When Mabna was here to say, what can I say? I remember the line in Dinner for Promotion, a drama. Some young man was like, what can I say? And Sipo simply said, if you have nothing to say, why not shut up? If I had asked Mabra to shut up, what I wanted, she wouldn't have said it. She says, EBN, more Ghanaian content. And I'm so happy that she said it. What I would add is that when you do anything for the sake of mankind, for humanity, God always blesses you. So EBN, let not the sky be your limit. Go beyond it. If you can catch the moon, go for it. Thank you.
A round of applause for this legend. I'm so glad he opted for a wish, I think, on his last birthday last year. And Ghanaians have been so loving. He wished that he was on billboards, and I'm so happy seeing him on billboards lately. And I'm so happy. And this man is worth celebrating. Mr. Fred Amugi, thank you so much, and God bless you. Being a boost to this industry. And for you, in fact, if you don't know, you are one of the biggest reasons why most of us are still in the industry. Because with all what you've been through, you are still in it. Some gave up. Some said they won't even act Ghanaian films anymore. Some gave up. A lot did, but you still stayed through, and we are here. So whatever we are enjoying now, we owe it to you. And we say a very big thank you to you. So God bless you so much. EBN, we would like to know whatever goes on this beautiful station right about now. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the general manager of EBN, Mr. Foster Owusu-Amponsah, popularly known as Foster Romanus, to run us through. And that will be all for today.
I could put you next to letter I. Take my heart, baby, carry go. If you leave me, baby, I could die. It's one as soon as it's a kitty. Or come from footy chin, I know you're wissy. Listen, what you are smiling, siri. I'm penning once a minute, no chili, baby. Me pipi, ni brony. Oh, yeah, me golden tree chocolate. Tina, me cratoli. Each and every day, me every I swear. I see the time I they chase and then no money. we are hot, push it out, we go grind for our cake. For now, it will be the air, you go feel them for everywhere you go. Hey. Like Hector said, see the money, baby, shop up for me. No! Thank you very much for coming to this August occasion today. One more time, my name is Foster Romanus, proud to be the general manager. I get only one duty for here, make I show you what you go see for air. This be a new face of TV, we be EBN Ghana. Yaya Fofro, Entino, Eclipse Broadcast Network, but me say, EB Evergreen Broadcast Network. Because we are here for the youth, and like they say, the youth, them be the future now. Like one mama said, say make we try them play one a local program. It be one a dream, say every time you go see Ghanaian content for air. Like a theater practitioner, but me one drop, one time again say, I know. Okay, if my tech team make ready there, make them open the screens. Ladies and gentlemen, in some few days to come, here are some things you go see for your screen. You go love one a picture, hey, you go love one a texture. Look, you go love one a content. Here be some of the things in the Bonilo, Mamunti sound EV. Mamun feeling the new EVN.
It's about competition. When one person take one step, you take another step ahead of that person.
Step into the captivating world of African cinema, exclusively on EBN. What? Get ready to be captivated by the rich tapestry of African stories, talent, and culture. Experience the magic of African storytelling as we celebrate the diverse narratives and unique perspectives that reflect the spirit of the continent. Don't miss this incredible showcase exclusively on EBN.
Where I stand for you, so I sniff you, now do you wear.
Tell me what to do. I choose who I want to be with.
What sort of nonsense is this? Me, I be hard guy.
But like, how do you expect me to receive a gift from a demon? I don't know, so you get sense like that.
Or free. I'm Gwen Banks, the daughter of the CEO of Banks Corporation. So, Molo. Hey, AC.
I overslept. I said to bring some food, maybe chop some.
I will give each of you a 12 lashes.
You are joking, cute. Did you send her for any pregnancy test?
So let's get rid of the baby.
No. Why?
That's what we are all trying to find out.
A day taxi in so I'm not fit.
What the guy talk? Who? Where?
Police officer.
Hey, you didn't know me yet. Oh no, I'm not joking. It's funny.
Could you please help us now?
Don't expect me to do that in front of the Blessed Sacrament. What were you thinking?
This is what you teach your students?
You have
to pay for what they've done to me.
No. I don't think that. I don't.
Everything else is not important. Everything else pales into oblivion.
womanizer.
Some of them don't want to make of you. I won't kiss another woman.
Our red dear, no crime. So can I sell Pima? I will send you one of the.
And so if I do something and I realize that I goofed or I was wrong, it makes me sad.
Oh, your hands, oh, you're beautiful. Your friend is Bridget Latte. I'm a producer for Lots Production. And I'm a director, and so Hannah I came Ferguson. You're now for Lots Production. Now, your movie, no, we need overall best movie of the year.
Yeah, for me, they look very nice. And I'll leave the technicalities to Madam Franca and then Madam Matilda.
Around this area, okay. They're just supposed to foul a bit, okay, to just diminish the man's life.
Some make we link up family and front and some funny man. We narrate them.
Attention! Your adrenaline-fueled adventure starts here. Brace yourself for a new era of entertainment.
What is this game?
EBN, the ultimate destination for absolute youth entertainment, is back on the airwaves.
He'll be back.
I'm back.
Get ready to unleash your adrenaline and dive into the world of heart-pounding action. Experience high-octane adventures like never before.
You think I'm scared?
From jaw-dropping stunts to intense fight sequences.
Get over here. Okay, run!
I'm done running.
Tune in and immerse yourself in a thrilling world.
I just threw a truck at a dragon. I love my life.
ABN, absolute youth entertainment.
Pick up on table, you know the thing. Money in a pocket, you know the thing. Girl by the side, you know the thing. Just win a catty, you know me bingo. Pick up on table, you know the thing. Money in a pocket, you know the thing. Girl by the side, you know the thing. Girl by the side, you know the thing. Just win a catty, you know me bingo.
Somebody go tell my mama her baby making the numbers. Do I'm like me? I'm on that film chick. When I see rappers, I see food and eat them up until I'm seasick.
My life is a movie. Niggas mad cause they bitches be choosing. Niggas be hating and niggas be groupies.
The agenda they push be pure, it's no malice. But everywhere that I breathe, it feels like that I got is whoop.
See now, she's just lying.
Yeah. Look.
Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause if you feel the thing you see. I know they hear the applause, the girls for the back. Make some noise for me. No. These and many more you go see for your screens for the new EBN. Make us say big ups to our CEO. Make some noise for Honorable Alaji. Make some noise for Ame. Them say, behind every successful man, you go see some fine woman with they in back. Make some noise for Mama too. Thank you for supporting Alaji. Big ups to my MD, Mr. Alice the Well. I did greet you. We say big ups to you. Thank you for the vision they take us to. And so, ladies and gentlemen, if you dare here, you be potential sponsor. Our doors are opened. Like Rector said, we they want the money. So you dare here, you want to buy into some of the programs so we have. Just come, make we sit down and talk on terms that will always be in favor for you. Big ups to DKT, producers of Fiesta condoms. Yeah, I see Cowbank for the back there, ladies and gentlemen. A round of applause for them all. Enti mumaya to chorus, nibium one drop. Mumaya to say, I own. That time I did chase and get nobody. Hey, my own. She be my heart, papa. She thought I did grind for my game. My own. One drop, one time again we say. Step by step we come up on the ladder. No wings, now we fly so higher. Push up, and we go harder. To the right thing, we say watch robot. Thank you very much. Yeah, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the general manager of the EBN Foster Romanos. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I remember in 2007, University of Ghana School of Performing Arts. I think it was the Kwafo Hall week, and they were expecting Samini, and Samini didn't show up. I think he was playing somewhere or something, and no, I think it was Tic Tac. Tic Tac was performing his song. You know, they had a collaboration with Samini and Kangaroo, I remember, and Foster Romanos out of nowhere climbed the stage to do the Samini part, and the whole school was turned upside down. That was how our great friendship began, and he's been amazing with every Samini tune. So I'm not surprised that he's carrying comedy actually, but I can't pursue it. I can't pursue it. So big ups again to man like Foster Romanus. Come on. Sorry for left. Thank you so much. All right, so we are drawing the curtains, and once again, I would like to quickly acknowledge our sponsors, our contributors. We have Trillium, we have Cowbank coming in, we have Music Box, we have DKT, the producers of Fiesta Condom, Kids Condom, Lydia Contraceptives. Thank you so much. A very big thank you to Jonathan Mensah, to Michael Adewale, to Kweku Boachi, to Kobe Runner, to Kweku Delicious. You guys have been amazing. Albert Kwabna Dufour, thank you so much. Dr. Fred Che Yasamwa, Sami Yurenchi, Mr. Robert Edu, Atokwamina, Abena Yadom. Thank you guys so much. Kojo Prekon, Dankwa, Chris Coney, Patrick Mensanati, Sami Jando, Bennett, Dennis Anderson. Well, I say a very big thank you to all of you. Also, thank you to John Osei, to Ajimai known as JOT, to Judith Asante, and Divine Jones, Peter Ritchie, Willie Chambers, Francis Nuteko, Jacinta. We say a very big thank you to all of you. You guys have been amazing. Miss Selassie Agbolosu, we say a very big thank you to you. The president of Accra Poly Students Association. Thank you so much. Mrs. Diana Hobson, she excused herself for a moment. William Adute, Ado, John Kwabna, Jaba, and Esther Kumel from NK Paston. We say thank you to all the management of GA schools. We'd like to say a very big thank you to you, Prof. Cliff, and I think I saw Reverend Confidence, Reverend Okran. I saw all of you here. God bless you all. Madam Hilda, great Madam Rita, and all the production houses, and to the CEO's lovely son, Habib Zakaria, and our lovely mother. We've always mentioned her name, Shani Mahama Zakaria. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. For the closing remarks, let's call on Mr. Leslie Ado Listower, who is the managing director of EBN, to give her the closing remarks. And after which, we will all go back there and have some finger foods, and we will be out of here. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. So, I had a wonderful, entertaining GM there. Instead of walking us through the programs, he was singing my own. This will be an entertainment hub. We are open for partnerships and collaborations. If you have something that is interesting, remember I've been able to explain our orientation. If you have something that is youthful, come, let's sit, let's talk, let's look at how we can push it on air. I see my very good friend, Mr. Isaac Mensah from MTN. Isaac, thanks for coming. I see a lot of wonderful people who are here to support. And I'm so grateful. I see a lot of old friends. God bless you. God bless you. I see Mr. Aziz from CTVET. Mr. Aziz, thank you so much for coming. We have early bird packages. From tomorrow to the end of the month, we'll be having our coming soon. All the programs, the coming soon will fly. And then from the month of August, we'll start with our main production. And we are starting with live production. We are ready for everything. GH Catering School supported us with some finger foods. We want to say a very big thank you to GH Catering School. And I see my management here, Prof. Mr. Confidence, Mr. Sakite, Madam Hilda. Thank you so much for the support. When I'm here, I'm not the rector. They were looking for the rector. I said, no rector here. As managing director here, and so we can play our role effectively. And then to my CEO and my she CEO, God bless you for this wonderful opportunity. And to the media fraternity, I must not fail. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And we are all very grateful. This has been a wonderful moment. To all the actors that showed up, God bless all of you. We are so grateful for the support. Let's keep sharing the EBN link from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter. Let's keep on sharing it. And as soon as we say the closing prayer, we are going to go back there. There are some finger foods that are giving us nostalgic feeling actually. So old stuff. So from Agbeli Kaklo to Kuli Kuli to all those stuff that you used to know, and some local drinks as well you can go for as well.
I thought we'll have the official vote of thanks, but you're mentioning closing remarks. It means that, so I was leaving the special guest and then my honorable members. So let me do that. Mr. Albert, thank you so much for coming. The friendship had been very wonderful, and I cherish that. We left the letter at Atinka instead of taking it to DJA, the press conference center, and he just got it last 2 days. And he said, listen, if it's you, then I'll come. Thank you so much. I'm grateful. I have to say this. Thank you very much.
So thank you to everybody on behalf of the EBN family. We are so grateful. And when we close, please, there are great personalities here. You have every chance to network. These are places you hardly find them unless such programs. So take advantage, network, exchange cars, try to know them, try to see what business opportunities you can have. But our doors are open, EBN. If you were a sponsor, kindly walk in and we'll be ready to have you. DKT, the producers of Kids Condom and Fiesta Condom and Lydia Contraceptive, say that they've mounted their stand there. You can pass by and just have a talk with them and they will be good to go. All right, so thank you very much. Let's have our closing prayer. And then the band will continue playing whilst we go and we eat. So our dignitaries will be the first to go to the food stand, and then after them, then the rest will follow. It's just finger food, so you can just grab it and you can stand whilst you're chatting, then you'll be taking it. Let's call on Prof. Cliff to give us a closing prayer. The Assistant Director for Academics of G Schools.
Shall we all rise? Father, Lord, we acknowledge your sovereignty, your lordship. We thank you for how far you have enabled us. We thank you for EBN. We declare that EBN will break every frontier, will break through every barrier, will reach out to the utmost part of our world, of our communities, of our nations, will affect lives. We declare through their programming and content, many more lives will be transformed. We declare that EBN, from the head to the engine, will not lack oil. We speak for continuance and sustenance of that oil. And that from this day forward, EBN will be to the nations and will reach out and put many smiles on the faces of many. We give you thanks. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we appreciate you. This is EBN Relaunch, and officially, we have launched the Eclipse Broadcasting Network, known as EBN, Absolute Youth Entertainment. My name is Daniel Kojo DeLong, and I've been your host for this evening. Enjoy yourself. Have a lovely time. EBN, make sure you tune into it, get to the online stations, and get it running. God bless all of you, and welcome to a new world. EBN. God bless you.
Yes, sir.